Hey guys, what's up? It's Kurt Tucker. Hey, just wanted to send out this kind of video just to give you guys a little training tip on how to invite people to be a part of, say, a mixer or a webinar or something like that. Because, a lot of times, we are trying to get people to events. We're trying to get them to show up to our mixers. We're trying to get them on a webinar. When you think about the success system, the first thing that you're always doing with people is really sharing your story, right? And that's why it's so important to have your AdvoCare story packaged. Here's, where I was, here's what I saw, here's what I did, and here's where I'm going. And then, a lot of times, that sharing with somebody and finding out what their goals are is meant to lead into a three-way phone call. And a lot of times when we find out people's goals, that's when they share with us they want to lose 15 or 20 pounds, or they want to make an extra $500 a month. That's when we've got to be disciplined to be able to use those 7 magic words. Here's what we're going to do next, okay? Hey, that's awesome you want to lose 15 pounds. Here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Kurt and his wife Rachel. They're amazing. They've helped thousands of people on these products, and together we're going to come up with a plan to help you lose that 20 pounds. Or that's awesome you want to lose, or that's awesome you want to earn an extra $500 a month to pay off your debt. Here's what we're going to do next. I'm going to introduce you to my friends Kurt and Rachel, who have paid off over $70,000 of debt with AdvoCare Extra Income. And so together we can come up with a plan to help you get started and help you earn that $500 a month and pay off that debt. So, hey, when do you have 5 minutes we can connect, right? That's so important to share your story and find out what people's goals are and connect them. And then when it comes to inviting people to mixers or getting them on webinars, a lot of times setting up that three-way phone call and doing 10 to 15 minutes on a quick call is an easy way to get people onto a webinar. That's really the success system. But let's just say you're inviting somebody to a mixer. You have a mixer like the one that we have Saturday in Cleveland at 5 o'clock, and say you're inviting people to that mixer. What I like to do is, say I was calling my friend Joe, I might call up Joe and say, hey Joe, how you doing, man? Hey, listen, what do you got going on Saturday at 5 o'clock? Because I want to know right off the bat if Joe's available. And that's the best way, is just to ask somebody. This will eliminate a lot of objections and people even telling you that they have something going on that they really don't have going on. So a lot of times I'll say, hey Joe, what are you doing Saturday at 5 o'clock? And they'll say, well, nothing. Say, great, listen, we've got some friends that are coming out of town. They're traveling 3 hours, and we're having an event where we're going to be sharing a little bit more about AdvoCare, and I'm only inviting 3 or 4 people, and you were one of the top people that I wanted to invite to this. I think that this would be something awesome, and I think there'd be some good value for you here. Is this something that you can make? I know you said you're available. Could I count on you being there? It's only going to be about an hour. We're going to start at 5 o'clock, meet and greets at about 4:45, and it's only going to last an hour. You were one of the first people that I thought of that I'd love for you to be there. Can I count on you being there? And just, asking them, point blank directly, can they be there? And it's really the same thing that works when you're inviting people on a webinar. Hey, what are you doing, Thursday night at 9 o'clock? Well, nothing. Great. Listen, there's going to be a 30-minute overview of AdvoCare, of what I was telling you a little bit about. I'd love for you to jump on. I think it'll be a very good use of your time. You can jump on. You can get the full picture of what's available here. It may or may not be for you, but at least you'll know, what we're doing here, so that you can make a better decision. Is that something that you can jump on? Okay, great. Are you sure? Can I count on you? Because I'm only inviting 2 or 3 people, personally to this, and they're going to let you know. So, guys, that's a great way to invite people to mixers or to webinars or whatever, is by asking them that question. Hey, what are you doing at whatever particular time it is that you're trying to invite them to, whether it's a mixer or a webinar? What are you doing Saturday at 5 o'clock? Oh, no. Okay, awesome. Listen, we're having an event. We've got some friends driving from 3 hours away. They're going to be talking a little bit more about AdvoCare, about the products, the opportunity, and I'm only inviting 3 or 4 people, and you were one of the first people that I thought of that I would love to come. Can you make it? And when they say, yeah, well, I can make it, say, great, are you sure? Because I'm only inviting 3 or 4 people, so are you sure you're going to be able to make it? Yep. And if people tell you that they're going to try to make it, just you know, be upfront and say, hey, listen, you know, I understand things come up, but this is important. And, you know, hey, listen, you know, a lot of times try means that, you know, I'm not going to be able to make it. So I just, you know, would appreciate it if, you know, if you can definitely, you know, make it there. I understand if an emergency comes up, but, you know, can I count on you being there? And a lot of times people say, yeah, you create that importance that it's important to them to be there. They don't want to miss out, but it's also important to you, and that, you know, hey, can I count on you? And a lot of times, guys, that happens. You get people, when you get people to come to the mixers, when you get people to come to, you know, get on the webinars, people get the full picture of what's available here in Advocare, and that's what ends up getting people, you know, started on products, engaged in the opportunity. So, hey, hope that helps. Write that down, and we'll talk to you guys soon. See ya.